Okay, this drawing is an isometric drawing. It's quite a complicated drawing. It's got different parts which have to be assembled, that's why it's called an assembly. It's an isometric and it's to be drawn to the dimensions given here, so you can't just lift the dimensions from the information that's here. What I would advise you do before we do anything is draw this here, over here, the correct size, and you'll realise why when I move on to some of the other parts of the drawing. So all I'm going to do is just choose a space here and I'm going to draw out this correctly, okay? In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw out the top half of it from really there up, and as I say, there's a good reason for that, which you'll see. Okay, now width wise it's 70 wide, so I'm just going to build this up. Now you can see it's quite wide, so I have to make this line a bit wider, but that's fine. Make this line a bit wider, and mark it out to 70. So there, there. Now the reason for this is just that when we come to do some of the work later on, it would be good just to be able to read off some sizes from this drawing. Okay, so just projecting up there. Now, the height of this bit has to be worked out. If you look at this here, you can see that from there to there is 28. Okay, so we have to measure up 28. You can notice quite often when I measure using the set square, like I'm starting at 10 there, so I can go 10, 20, 28. It's just easier than always going for the very edge of it. So I'll just build this up. Okay, this wee bit here is 10 wide, so measure and mark 10 there and 10 here. Okay, so that bit's there, and then you've got 10 there, 10 there. This bit in the middle is symmetrical, and you've got 10 in the middle. So if you take 10 off of 10 and 10 off of 70, you get 50. So that means between here and here is 50. So I could actually just mark that on and say, right, that's 50 there. Okay. If you've got 10 out the middle, that means the distance between here, let's mark these bits on. That means the distance between here and here is 20. Okay, so I'm just going to mark that size on. So it's 20 to there, and then from this side it's 20 to there. That makes the middle 10, which it does. This is a 90 degree between here, which makes this angle here 45 degrees, trust me. So that means that at that point we come down, at this point anyway, we come down 45 degrees. And here we come down 45 degrees. And if we go vertical here and here, then that's the correct size for that part. Okay, so I'm just going to firm this in a bit. And as I say, very soon, when we're completing the rest of the drawing, you'll see why that's a significant thing and an important thing to do. Okay, the drawing board's just slipped. I'm just going to fix it. Okay, let's see, make sure we can see everything that we need to see. Okay, there. Right, so we've got that bit drawn in. Right, this is where the whole thing's going to start, and it makes sense to draw out the kind of main body of this. You've basically got this part here, which is the main block, here and here, and then you've got the clamp assembly here, and this clamps onto here in this space, and then you've got this screw part which screws into there, and whatever's inside the clamp will be pushed into the V and clamping it down. So I'm going to build up the block. There's a block there, information there, it's 100. So all we're going to do is just extend this and measure 100 millimetres. It's pretty much spot on what I measured there. So that comes to there. And this part goes up. At the moment I'm just going to draw it as a cuboid, and that's 70 up this way. And a wee bit short there with that, so 70 to there. Let's check that. Yep, so 70 to there. And obviously this part goes up. This part goes up. Okay, and remember these should just be these light lines just now. The overall height is 70 as well, so just mark that on. I'm just going to finish off this basic shape here, and that gives you an idea of where the block sits on the page as much as anything. Just knock out that wee extra line there so it's clearer. So that's part one. That and that. Get that done, and then we'll move on to the next part.